All right, hello Gemini. Happy February 2019 and happy new moon on the 4th. And on the 5th, happy Chinese New Year, because that is the actual, by the lunar calendar, the actual start of the new moon cycle, which is the second new moon after the winter solstice. My mind went whoop. Okay, so this is a prosperity setup, and this is your lover's card for Gemini. Gemini is represented in the tarot deck with the lover's card at the center, and then all around it you put what represents prosperity for you. I got the Pentacles here, Queen and King. I got the Nine of Pentacles here. I got the Justice card at the bottom. So put in what you feel you want. I have the Moon card here because the Moon is Pisces, and Gemini is pretty much in the 12th house. You're close enough to the first house as well. So I put the Sun here, which is Aries. So we're all made up of all these different signs. So this is based on the new moon in Aquarius, where Gemini is on the chart. And that is what I'm doing. Now, I had a water heater flooding, so I'm filming at a friend's house, and I had to put away some of my stuff, so I'm not using all of your stones. So you can put up an altar, you can put different stones on there, you can tailor this to what you want as your focus point for the 4th and the 5th, and that's for everyone's video. So if you're new to my channel, you watch your sun sign video, your rising, north node, and even your moon, okay? Just to get some additional information and see where you might have the same tarot cards in the reading. So it's good to watch these based on your chart. So let's get this started, because yeah, everything is taking a little while longer than intended. So let's pull these 12 cards and see what's going on. So clear your mind, set your intention, or just see what unfolds. So we're laying out make sure you guys can see that. Laying out the 12 cards. Okay, so we have Three of Swords, Moon reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords reverse, Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups reverse, Three of Cups reverse for reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, Five of Cups reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse. And then the two last cards, we have reverse, Five of Staves or Five of Wands, and Six of Wands. Okay, so it's all about moving past heartache or not being able to move past what is affecting you, what you feel is hurtful to you. Okay, and then not really sure where you're going or seeing the path clearly. Maybe you're waiting for more information to come in. Maybe not using so much of your words right now, kind of keeping things to yourself, working on things for yourself, and not really worrying about any kind of conflicts, whether they deal with you or others. Just really just working on healing. And if you don't feel like being, optimistic or saying optimistic things, you don't have to. You can still just work on yourself and really putting that energy within. And since there's a lot of reverse in this reading, it's more about not really opening up so much or talking as much as Geminis would like to, but more reflecting and planning and actually using your energy to get things done. And know that where you're heading or where you want to go, those paths, those options will provide themselves. But the main important thing is time for you to really think and work on yourself and heal. And any kind of friendships or any kind of love interest, you have to kind of let that handle itself on its own. And when it comes to really feeling bad about things that you might have lost or things that didn't work out, it's more about not really worrying about where you're going, but just dealing with the present moment right now. So this is all about dealing with the present moment right now, not trying to plan too much ahead, not overdoing anything, and just allowing people and situations and things to be what they are, and focus more on living in the moment. Being in the moment is the best answer right now. And when you look at your chart for the new moon, it's all about the self and protecting yourself, defending yourself, your own personal success. Do you feel lucky? Do you not feel lucky? Your appearance, how you look. So working from within and your outer appearance. So making the inner appearance feel good. Have a focus. Being very talented. Geminis can be very talented and have a lot of ideas. So really being aware of yourself and finding one goal and committing to it for a month, and working through that and finding that self-improvement and improvement in whatever it is that you feel that you need to do. So for this new moon for Geminis, it's really important to focus on the self and your personal success and your fortune. And this is going to be the new year for the pig or the boar. So if you know your Chinese horoscope and find out if you are a friend of the pig, if you're not the pig, then this could be a really good year. I did a video on this already, so definitely check out that video for the year of the pig, and look at your chart and see where it is. And you remember that you don't have to use these outer, I'm just jumping around, you don't have to use these outer cards. You need the Gemini, and then for your area, what is going on for your chart. For my area, it's like first 12th house issues. So I decided to use the moon for Pisces, and then the sun for Aries, first house. So I'm basing it on that. And it's really powerful when you're setting something up with the intention and knowing the intention for yourself. And the new moon, the 4th and the 5th is 2 good days to pull cards for yourself. And when you're pulling these cards, you got to know what your plan is, what your goal, and you're just getting clarity for what it is that you're doing, or where you want to go. Okay, so just going back to these cards, they're both going to relate to where you want to go. So with this general reading, or if you give yourself a general reading, or you know what your situation is, sometimes you don't even have to give yourself a reading. You just got to know where you are and where you want to go. And when you're setting up the cards, don't make it like planning big ahead. Make it something small and realistic that will just open the door for whatever it is that you want. You don't even have to be specific. It could just be prosperity. And it's just a prosperity setup. And it's more, Aquarius is air sign, but it's not geared to Aquarius as much as it's geared to the new year for the pig and prosperity, right? And I mean, you can also tailor it for Aquarius, because Aquarius is optimistic. They're future thinkers. Their energy is very open to something new that makes you feel good and successful. Like all signs, we want to feel comfortable, or we want to feel thriving. So you can use this and interject not only your zodiac sign, but something positive from Aquarius, and something positive, because this is a special time of the year in February for that new year, okay, that lunar new year. So you can really tailor your focus to that. That way it's balancing and supporting, more so supporting what it is that you're aiming for. Okay, Gemini, so you want to just recognize that you don't have to hurry up and heal. You don't have to know where you're going. You don't have to have the right words. You don't have to care about any kind of arguments or debates or fights. You don't have to worry about love. You don't have to worry about friendship. You don't have to worry about, being the smartest or knowing something. It's Don't worry about what you have, what you don't have, and don't worry about where you're going, and don't worry about conflicts or um, celebrating anything. The most important thing and the only card that you have right facing up is the Eight of Cups, and it's like that eclipse, right? And it's like that shift that needs to happen, that time by yourself. Like everything can be great and perfect, but it can still feel off balance. So it's a time to think, walk away from negative people, negative situation. Time for you to clear your mind and to really focus on the here and now and what can you do now to make things better. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy February. Happy new moon in Aquarius and happy Lunar New Year.